Hey guys, welcome back. I got another vlog up. It's late, but it's better late than never. Okay, so now we are VEDA day 18. And in yesterday's vlog, I did the frequently asked questions. And part of the frequently asked questions was, when did you start? And I was giving you two answers, but the technical answer was 2008. Was when I actually started painting. And while we are going through while I'm painting this little picture, I thought I'd just kind of give you a short version of why I started painting as far as 2008 goes. I'm often telling people that art is healing, and it's not a big secret. A lot of people do art healing workshops. I plan to do some myself. It's something that people use in institutions, whether it's for physical healing or for emotional healing or both. It is something that is very important in how our youth are being educated. So that's why a lot of people are advocates for bringing arts back into the public school systems in those places and areas where it has been taken out. And yeah, art is healing. And my journey with painting and finding my voice and finding my process and what medium or style I wanted to create in was also part of me finding myself, so to speak. I mean, I'm still trying to figure things out in my life currently, but this has always been kind of a place for me to either just get quiet and woosah or escape even. Sometimes to the detriment of myself, because sometimes I'd rather just escape altogether and not have to deal with things or confront certain situations. But this is always a place to kind of just let me just breathe and not really have to think. Just be caught up in the journey and the details and the process of creating and letting go of some of the things that were weighing me down. And that's essentially what got me started with my art journey process. I was going through a really bad breakup. That really bad breakup was a very toxic relationship. I beat myself up about it. It wasn't a physically abusive relationship. It wasn't a verbally abusive relationship, but it was toxic. And yeah, even though I knew it was time to move on and definitely long overdue, it really had me in a dark place. And it also it triggered a lot of other things happening in my life. And then just when I thought I was seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, I experienced death in my family. Someone that was very close to me. It was so unexpected. They were murdered, and they were stolen from us essentially. And I turned to art again because I felt myself falling into this hole and not being able to get out, feeling like I was in this rut, not showing what my life, the meaning of my life was, or whatever, what my purpose was. So I constantly kept having the feeling of the only difference between me and the grave was the dirt in my face. And so I sunk deeper into a depression. But what kept me from just completely, going off the deep end was my art. And it just became a place of refuge for me. It's something that I definitely feel like God was just saying, here. The gift is always there. I was always a creative, but I guess he just said, wake that bug up and let's just love on yourself. I looked up so much time went by, and I was starting to feel better and more positive and inspired. And I just want to be able to do that for other people, help them do that. I'm not sure how yet, but I definitely want to offer that. Right now, I just share my gift and some tips and tricks along the way. And even when I'm learning new things, I share the process. Like, I'm still learning this gouache. It's a lot different than oil paint. And yeah, so blending or trying to figure out how to do the skin tones, where I want to put the highlights and the contour, so to speak, the value of the faces and different things like that. I'm really having a hard time, but I'm enjoying the process. And that's what it's really all about at the end of the day, is enjoying the journey. And that's what got me to painting back in 2008. So yeah, this little video is just me painting a little face. So I said, well, I don't want to just talk on camera. I want to create while I'm telling the story a little bit. And this was the short version without going all into the details of why I started painting and how it came about. I'm just taking my Pentel pen here and adding some lashes to her. I feel like lashes are like the finishing of the piece. But I did write on this piece. I don't show you that, but you'll see it in the picture. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all tomorrow.